Squad, what's going on? You know, like me. Welcome to the OG Music Talk. And damn, has been a long time, hey, since I last said just off the strength and record a video, you know what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, SA Hip Hop 2025. What do you guys genuinely wholeheartedly think about the state of hip hop? My opinion, hip hop has been insane. Hip hop has been really insane over the past year, you know, from everybody who's running in the sport outperform themselves. You know, shout out to Makwela, shout out to MT, shout out to Java, shout out to Reese, shout out to Nasty C, shout out to Casper Invest, shout out to Kane Kid, shout out to Touchline, shout out to J. Jolie, shout out to Revenge Club Records, you know, shout out to just hip hop, shout out to Usmamane, shout out to Tony Diamante, shout out to everybody, Loon MC Tech, the K Revs, you know, shout out man, Ginger Trail, shout out Tyson Sabatelli, shout out 25K, you know, and shout out to everybody that has actually played a role in ensuring that hip hop is where it's at. Man, how do I even live out right now over pounds? You know, 2025 has been an amazing year. Shout out Blackie, man, you know, and hip hop has been amazing. You know, but my best hip hop album is still, you know, Pray for Pitori, Red Nova Pounds. You know, it's still up there, man. What an album. Shout out Shane Eagle for coming out with a solid body of work also. So you see, 2025 was such an amazing year in terms of hip hop and music. There was just so much for us to enjoy. There's still so much for us to enjoy. Shout out Stogie T, man. How can I even live out Stogie T, the Four Horsemen? What a cultural moment, you know. And in 2025, we had so much, and in 2026, I'm expecting nothing less but the same, if not more, you know, from the cats. You know, Rustenburg, we have Les T, we have Boy there, and people who are genuinely putting in the work in terms of the space of hip hop. You know, shout out the Cape Town Blues, shout out Joe Road niggas, shout out Durban, shout out the PTA bros. You know, niggas are really running their race, and in 2026, I'm looking forward to Loon MC Tech. You know, he's an upcoming rap. I'm looking forward to K Rev. You know, Java has an album coming out in January. MT is working on Nairobi, his final body of work, or should I say his final album. You know, Usimamane should be coming out with a new project, and that is according to the rapper. You know, if you do follow his social media. And we hip hop is up there, man. You know, SA music in general is just up there. You know, piano, locombo, Afro soul, Afro pop. You know, just deep house. You know, if you are a follower, then you know, nostalgic and all of those music in SA is just up there. And hopefully, the OG Music Talk is also going to be up there in 2026. You know, because 2026 is a year where we are looking to take over. We have life, you know, standing in the way of us trying to put our content or trying to move the needle of culture as forward as possible, you know what I mean, as much as possible, you know. But anyway, we are gonna get there. Appreciating also everybody that has stuck around on the OG Music Talk and those who see the vision. You know, we hopefully 2026 we should be taking this whole thing by the scruff of its legs and ensuring that the culture moves forward as much as possible. Hopefully life does not get in the way as much as it did in 2025. You know, again, happy festive season to everybody. Hopefully you are going to have an amazing 2026, and hopefully you do stick around and support the OG Music Talk, not just OG Music Talk, but the culture in general, because we are trying our level best to ensure that we document South African hip hop culture as much as possible. Thank you everybody for always sticking around. We appreciate everybody who came, who stayed, even those that had left, you know. I mean, thank you. From us, the OG Music Talk, and to y'all, thank you so fucking much. You know,